Okay, we're going to meditate. Relaxed face. Little smile. Eyelids are relaxed. Fingers are relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Pull back a little bit. Stomach is always slightly tight. Not too much, just slight tension. Try to relax your forehead. And we'll start watching our breath, long exhales. After the lungs are finished exhaling, exhale a little bit more. When the lungs pause before the inhale, exhale just a little bit more. It's really, really important for not building up prana, chi, and getting nervous from your meditation. Let's go through the sakjang, collecting good seeds for this meditation, and removing bad seeds for this meditation. But we'll do it a little quickly. Some mornings you'll be too busy, you won't have enough time to do it, but if you do have time, it's good. So ask one of your teachers to come. Maybe you stay with the same teacher for a few days or a few weeks, or forever if it's your heart teacher. Or maybe you mix it up and you try a different teacher each day. If you try a different teacher each day, it's kind of nice because you might find teachers that you didn't remember or you didn't recognize, especially people who hurt you in your life. So choose a teacher and ask them to come and sit with you. Think of something you admire about your positive teachers. And this is a mental prostration. Something you would like to learn or be yourself. Then make an offering, especially some improvement you've made in yourself, in the last few days especially. Then tell your teacher about some mistake you've made in the last few days. Something you're not proud of, and something you did which was not very nice. Then ask for teachings today. Could be Dharma teachings. Could be problems that show you more about yourself. And ask your teacher to stay with you. This week we're going to do different meditations about the 6 triggers, 6 things which trigger negative emotion in your mind. And we'll do different meditations about the 6 triggers. And the tool that we'll use is called Sheshin. You know Sheshin, it's the smoke alarm state of mind that we use during meditation. It checks to see if you're thinking about something else, or maybe you're spacing out and you're just not thinking about anything. And then Sheshin is watching the mind. Sheshin is checking the quality of the meditation. And then Sheshin helps set off an alarm for Temba, which brings the mind back to meditation. So this morning we're going to use Sheshin, watcher of the mind, to just observe the morning state of mind. Most people in the morning, their state of mind is pretty smooth. Just like the ocean in the morning, the temperature of the ocean and the land is about the same, and there's not much wind. So observe your mind. How smooth is it this morning? How gentle, quiet. We're not tired yet. We haven't had a lot of things happen yet this morning, today. The mind is still pretty fresh, pretty open, pretty relaxed. So use your Sheshin to just appreciate the morning state of mind. Morning is a good time for most people to do things that require a lot of thought or planning. So just enjoy your mind, look at your mind like glassy, quiet water. Now I'd like you to disturb this water purposely. Let's recreate a negative emotion. Let's cause a klesha, and then let's watch with our shishin what happens to the calm water of the mind. So I'd like you to think about somebody that you're having a problem with in the last few days or week or month, okay? So usually it's not very pleasant to think about someone who's causing us trouble. but bring them to mind purposely, and then use your session to see what happens with the water. It's very subtle, and meditation is a good time to watch. Usually, during the day, things are going too fast for us to watch what's happening in our mind when we meet this person. So let's practice in the morning meditation, meeting this person who's giving us a trouble. Maybe they reach out to us, or they text us, or we see them directly, or we think about them strongly. So, on purpose, let's shake up the nice peaceful water of the mind by purposely thinking about someone who's giving us trouble nowadays. And let's see how it feels. How does the mind feel? And we're going to practice this a few times with different objects. And the goal is to learn to feel, detect with your smoke alarm called Shishin, that your mind is getting off balance. And perhaps you could start to get angry or have desire. So here we go. Unpleasant meditation. Bring someone in the mind who's giving you a little bit of trouble nowadays. Remember, we're meditating in a group, so try not to move, try not to make noise. Now please try to come back to the calm mind. We saw how it feels to shake up the water. And let's smooth the water out again. Try not to think about the person. Send them away from your thoughts. If your thoughts start to come back to this person, then just gently think about something else, come back to the quiet mind. Try to send that object away from your thoughts and come back to this morning clear mind, soft mind. In the last few months we've been traveling and sharing DCI with people in different countries, and we've taught level 6 a lot, which is about getting rid of your addictions. Then when you talk about addictions, usually you think about cigarettes or alcohol, drugs, things like cell phone, things like this. But and you think about addictions that as something that other people have, like, oh, my uncle is an alcoholic, or my friend is addicted to cigarettes. But Lamrim says that we're all addicted. We all have addictions. Some of them are legal, some of them are not. Sometimes the illegal addictions become legal addictions. Some addictions are obvious to other people. Some addictions are private. But they all have one quality, and that's they disturb your mind. So if I'm in the prayer last night and I'm addicted to cookies, then when I eat the cookies, I don't feel like sharing them. I want them all for myself, and I eat too many, and I can't stop. So addictions hurt myself, and they hurt other people. It's different from enjoying a cookie. So there are some people in this room who don't have cookie addiction like Geshe Michael has. They can eat one cookie at the Lama Chupa and they feel happy, and that's enough. And their mind is soft and glassy, smooth. It's not disturbed. Geshe Michael, when he eats a cookie, his mind starts to get disturbed. So I'd like you to think about something you might be addicted to. For me, maybe it's cookies. But the Lamrim says all of us have some addiction. So think about, what am I addicted to? It means I can't stop wanting it. I might hurt or inconvenience other people to get it, and I wouldn't want to share it. So think about one thing that you're addicted to. It could also be emotional addiction. I like people to praise me. I get upset if they don't praise me. Things like that. Okay, go ahead. We're not going to meditate much longer, maybe 5 more minutes. And now I'd like you to bring that object to mind. Let's see what it does to the soft, smooth mind when you think strongly about the thing you're addicted to. So before, we were purposely disturbing the mind by thinking about someone we don't like. Now we're going to think about the thing we might be addicted to. And I'd like you to watch the mind, the peace of mind, the smooth mind, and see if the mind gets stirred up, agitated. And I'd like you to compare that agitated mind to the one we had before with the angry person, or the person we don't like. Is the agitated mind the same, or is it somehow different? Okay? So if you bring to mind somebody you're having a problem with, or you bring to mind cookies or something you have an addiction to, is the effect on the mind the same? Does the mind get stirred up exactly the same, or is it a little bit different? Okay, we'll do this for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then we'll stop. And then I'd like to hear from some of you. Is the stirred up mind the same, or is it somehow different? And please take 3 deep exhales. Don't open your eyes yet. You can use those last 3 exhales as an opportunity to do the last meditation preliminary, which is to give away the good karma of your meditation to other people. And then slowly open your eyes, take a stretch. Drink something if you have, okay? You're in the desert and you have to keep drinking, okay? If you want to get something to drink, you're welcome to. I'd like to hear from people about that question, and then we'll take a break after that, okay? We'll take a pee-pee break after that. That's also disturbed water. So what's the difference? Okay, did you find a difference? The mind is morning mind is smooth, kind of gentle, and then we thought about somebody we're having a problem with, and we watched it with our what? Sheishin, and we saw the water start to go like this, Then we tried to bring the water back to normal, and then we brought in the cookie or the object of your addiction, whatever is your addiction. It could be an emotional addiction. And then the water got stirred up again. And my question to you is, and what I'd like to hear from people, is there a difference between those two stirred up waters? And Yelena's going to start, I think, okay? Cool. Anybody else? Let's do 5 or 6 people.
Thank you for this meditation. It's very beautiful. And I found that when I'm thinking about a person who disturbs me, I want to push it out. And then when I'm thinking about my addiction, I just want to hold it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Anybody else? Rachana? I don't know. Wait, say again, I couldn't hear you. Can you turn it up a little bit? Yeah.
He spells please, P-L-Z, and it makes me insane.
Oh, okay.
And so when I was thinking about it, it was, there's no plausible reason to ever spell that. So when I was thinking about it, it was like, all of these requirements, like, do that, let me have this problem, is this normal? Like, it was filled with all this other questions. But then when I was thinking about the thing I'm addicted to, this is very lovely ginger chocolate. It was almost like single pointed meditation.
Pasha,
A lot of questions versus
Pasha, behind you. Yeah.
Thank you for your meditation. When I was thinking about the person that I was having trouble with, I could feel heat rising up. It's anger and heat. Whereas when I was thinking about the sweets that I'm addicted to, it's more the sense of longing and the sense of wanting and restlessness, but quiet. I mean, it's not quiet, but it's not heat. It's more internal longing.
Okay.
I thought.
Cool. Anyone else?
Thank you. I was surprised because it was the same for me. I found that it's the same when I thought about somebody I don't like. It was I want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
When I thought about I'm addicted to, I thought I want the same one to get.
Yeah.
So it was the same one, but just to find the way how to avoid and to find the way how to get.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody else? I'm curious. If the shaky water is the same. Is the disturbance of the mind equal or not? But your own answer. Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Geshe, for teaching. And I have some problem because in normal life it's very easy for me to become irritated, but in this meditation it was very difficult. I was calm. I can't feel when I was thinking about a person who irritated me. I can't irritate of it. I was very calm and feel love, and so I don't feel negative
You
emotions.
failed in the meditation.
I don't know how to feel this negative when I am here in Venice Mountains and feel calm. But it's easy for me when I'm in normal life.
Okay. Anyone else want to share? Don't be shy.
Hi, thank you. When I was thinking about the situation that irritated me, the waves were like big, kind of this gross kind of a level, big waves like that. And so then when I started to think about my addiction, it was this like higher frequency, like much like I don't know, vibration, like a much higher frequency vibration of the waves when it was my addiction inside.
Cool. One more. Two more. Three more.
To me, it was the disturbance was of the same nature. The amplitude was different, but then I thought of other addictions, maybe like loud music.
Cell phones.
So the like person that maybe irritated me, that could be really strong. But then stuff that was sweet, like last night I ate too much chocolate. But it, it's like it wasn't that much of a disturbance. It was some then I thought of other things, like sometimes if I really get into loud music and the person with me says turn it down,
Yeah.
that can get me. The disturbance is kind of related to me the amplitude may be different based on different objects.
Mhm.
But to me the disturbance was the same.
Okay. Hasso had one, I think. Oh. Luca first, Hasso second. Okay? Ladies first.
Thank you, Geshe. I feel that the different when I think about this the person or the thing, I can feel quite tight, and
Quite
the
tight?
tight,
Yeah, okay.
the heart become quite tight, and the thoughts become very quick, and the breath become quite short.
Yeah, the breath changes. Yeah, yeah.
But when I feel like the things I like, I picture like I like popcorn. I can feel I have a long, deep breath, and I feel a bit more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
So feels kind of comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But I started to think about how can I get it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, Hasso.
Thank you, Geshe-la, for all your kindness. So, yeah, I was doing meditation, and it was very interesting to feel this morning, like this peaceful water. It's nice, like a nice state. So then I was trying to observe, and some other times as well, how like different emotions or feelings have their own particular like taste. So what makes like I don't know jealousy different from anger.
Mm-hmm.
Each one it has like their own particular sensation or something. And then I just thought that I think shaky is shaky. Like it's something. It's the same somehow at a certain subtle level. First, I was trying to remember this irritating situation or whatever. It was difficult, maybe because I was so caught up in the morning feeling and I didn't want to miss the pleasure of the morning. And then when I went to the addiction, I thought on this like subtle dullness, that I can see how I'm addicted sometimes to just don't work a little harder.
Mhm.
And then I compare those two, and I feel, yeah, for some reason, like shaky, subtle shaky, he's shaky. They are the same somehow, but I guess when they grow up, they have their own particular taste, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, cool. Cool. Anybody else really want to say? No. Okay. We're going to take a break, but I'll leave you with one thought, okay? And the Lam Rim, then we're going to do the Lam Rim, and it's going to talk about it. So, are those two shaky water minds, are they both equally maybe going to cause you to hurt someone? Okay? To do something to somebody else, okay? Are they equal? Is the irritated mind and the shaky, I want more cookies mind, are they equal that maybe in the next 5 minutes you will hurt somebody, you will say something to somebody, or you will do something to somebody, okay? Think about that during your pee-pee break, and when you get back, tell me what you think, okay? All right.